Hello, my collective. Let's go ahead and see what Spirit is trying to help you with. Whether this be, what do you need to release? How do you need to release this? If there's a sense of healing, let's just kind of see Spirit's message based upon healing or release when it comes into some situations. As always, if you are interested in booking a personal with me, the link to that will be in the description box below. Use code Thanksgiving at checkout to receive a discount. This is a collective message, so please just take it as it resonates to your situation. And you know, if it doesn't match, then it's okay. But I do feel like there's a sense of like, what do we need to release, or what is Spirit helping us heal when it comes into this? What do we need to heal? So let's go ahead and pull 3 cards for my collective. How is Spirit trying to help you as of right now? What are you trying to release, or what are you trying to heal? Okay. We have accept your destiny, embrace the unfolding of your journey, trust that each moment is guided, okay? We have sit with your wound, and we have clear the negative energy. Okay, my collective, I'm going to be honest, if you're coming across this and it's like things are kind of changing in your reality, and right here we have overcome self-doubt, okay? And we have accept past choices on this card right over here. I'm just going to say, I do feel like there's a sense here where it's like either some changes has happened or there's going to be some changes coming forward. But I feel like this is where it's like, if there's going to be any changes, it's because Spirit is trying to bring in some positive for you, okay? If there was already changes that have happened, it's because Spirit was trying to bring in some changes for you. And I do feel like, yeah, I want to say this very clearly, is nobody can decipher the way that you heal or how you heal, how long it hurts for, okay? Sometimes we go through some things and they just hurt, and it's like, allow them to hurt, allow the pain to be there, because if we want to avoid it, if we want to pile things upon it, it's always going to be there. It's time to heal, okay? Not everything needs to be fixed right away. Sometimes healing begins with you just being willing to sit there and letting it hurt and letting it feel a certain way, right? And I do feel when it comes into this, it's like there's going to be some changes, whether this be in a job, whether this be in relationships, whether this be in certain ways. And this could have already happened, okay? Where it's like, Spirit has a plan for you. Don't think negatively. And for some of you, it's like you've already gone through this and now you're on the right path. And there might have been some things from the past that kind of hurt, that kind of really kind of sucked in a way, and it's like it's time to clear away the past. It's time to overcome the self-doubt, okay? It's like things are cloudy, but they're going to become very clear to you. Accept that Spirit has a plan for you, and things are unfolding just the way that they should. And that's very clear to me. And so this could have been, yeah, because there's service. This wanted to fly on out as well. It's like Spirit is at your service right now, okay? Some of you, it's not fair what happened. I'm going to be honest with you. And that's coming out to me. It's like, it's not fair what you've gone through, what you had to sit with, what you had to experience. Okay. But it doesn't with this. It's like, you don't need to sit in that negative energy and that energy of making it feel, you know, like I deserved that. I wasn't enough. I'm not enough. Because here, overcoming the self-doubt, you are capable of whatever it is that you are looking for, emotionally, mentally, physically, financially, spiritually. You are capable of this. Embrace this change, all right? I feel for some of you, this has more to do with the past. Now, this could be what's coming up. So again, take it where it resonates. But I feel like you've kind of gone through a lot of damage that has really made you doubt yourself in certain ways. And it's like, okay, this is what I deserve, or this is kind of where the energy is. And it's like, you deserve so much, except that there's a lot of excitement coming upon your path. What it is you're looking for is happening. It's time to heal these wounds from the past in a sense of like working through them, allowing them to hurt in a certain way. Okay, let's go ahead and pull some cards. Let's just kind of see, what else do we have to hear? What else does Spirit have to say for my collective? All right, we have disconnection coming forward. We have acceptance coming forward. And we have freedom. Yes. I feel it's time for you to really, and with this loneliness, for some of you, there is a sense of like kind of a disconnection in a way, okay? And I feel like this could be multiple in a couple different ways. I'm going to talk about this, and I want you to take it as it resonates. I do feel that there could feel like a disconnection from the heart chakra with the green. It's just standing out to me so strongly. Where it's like, I feel like I don't deserve to receive, or I'm not capable of receiving. In some way, shape, or form, because you haven't received, again, in some way, shape, or form. I feel like there's been a sense where it's like, again, when you go through bad relationship after bad relationship, or it's like job after job, and it's like, it doesn't feel, with the heart chakra, it's all about being able to receive the abundance, joy, and the happiness, but also being able to give it. I don't feel like you have a problem giving it, but I do feel like it's time for you to have a sense of receiving. And I feel like you could feel that there's a disconnection in some way, shape, or form. Accept the shadows, accept whatever's happened in the past, okay? Now, I guess I understand it's easier said than done, but it's like, as soon as we kind of really accept a sense of this like pain, this hurt, and kind of be willing to move forward, and we have this accept coming through twice, where it's like, accept your destiny, accept the changes. It's like, then you start to really feel free, and it's like the picture becomes very clear to you of where it is you are headed, okay? There is going to be some things that are meant to change here on this path, okay? There's a lot of things that are meant to change, and it's like, you could have felt a big disconnection from yourself, from what it is you truly deserve, and it's like, I just don't feel like I'm capable of receiving. Maybe I'm not capable of being loved in this lifetime. Maybe I'm not capable of being able to reach my goals in a certain way, shape, or form, okay? It's time for you to let that narrative go, and that has to do, I feel like, with the past. Again, now this could be, for some of you, this could be something recent, but it's like, it's being okay with whatever this is. For some of you, this is like where it's like things have been cut off, but the only reason it's been cut off is because it's time for you to receive in a certain way. It's time for you to feel free in a certain way, okay? Spirit has some better things planned for you. And as soon as we are willing to accept that things are being cut off for a reason, you're going to see things from a different perspective. For others of you, it might be time for you to kind of have a disconnect from everybody else around you, and really start to focus energetically. What am I looking to kind of receive? Okay, I understand that this is what my reality was, and I'm going to accept that the past is in the past, and I'm going to move forward towards somewhere where I want to be with this freedom coming forward, okay? Let's go ahead and pull one piece of advice for my collective. You do have a lot about the journey, and I'm just going to pull this out here because there was loneliness, and then there's a journey. So for some of you, you could feel very lonely in this sense, and it's like you're in the sense of disconnection. To be able to have this sense of like, I'm going to accept my past, I'm going to accept the wounds, I'm going to work through my wounds, because it's time for me to be freed from this damage. And if you have the journey, if you see, it's like, here is the negative back here, like if you can see, but she walked through the door and it's like glowing now, like everything is great. I feel it's like the past, this is the past, this is the future, okay? Don't hold your past against your future. There's a lot of great things to come in, okay? That's clear as day. Is like, it's time for some greatness to happen. Let's go ahead and pull a piece of advice. What else does Spirit have to say? We're going to pull a piece of advice. What advice does my collective need to hear? And yeah, see, accept the past choices. I feel like there's just like a sense where it's like, it's time to work through the past, okay? It's time to work through the past. It's time to kind of work through that, and it's like, clear the negative energy away. And that goes different. Yeah, it's time for some new experiences. That's coming forward as clear as day. It's like, it's time for some new to happen. The journey that was in the past, it's like, it's time to disconnect from that. And when I say that, it's like, I'm really letting go of my self-doubt, my worry, my stress. Maybe it's past decisions. Maybe it's past choices. I'm ready for my new experiences. It's time for new beginnings. It's time for me to have new feelings, allowing myself to grow in certain ways. It's time to be freed of this past energy. For some of you, this could just be, this could be past hurts. This could be past things that didn't work out, where it feels like you failed in a certain way. I really want you preaching to yourself. You are enough, okay? You are capable of whatever this is. It's time for you to receive. I am receiving. All right, let's go ahead and pull some tarot. We're going to pull some tarot. What else? What's coming in? Let's see. What's coming in for my collective? we're pulling tarot. Okay, we have 2 cards that wanted to come on out. We have the 4 of Cups coming out. We have this Ace of Pentacles coming out. I feel like this is Spirit trying to offer you something in some way, shape, or form with this 4 of Cups, right? Because we're sitting here, we're focusing on this, but it's like there's something new coming in. Spirit has had a divine plan for you, okay? And I feel like there could be an opportunity that's coming in, and it's like you think maybe it's too good to be true, or maybe it's like just like everything else. And again, this could be in a relationship where it's like you have a lot of distrust when it comes into a relationship. Maybe you're already in this relationship. Maybe there's a new relationship kind of coming forward in some way, shape, or form, and it's like you have a lot of distrust because of what's happened in front of you. For some of you, this could be a job. And again, it's like you don't really necessarily trust in this. You don't think that you're going to evolve because of the past. There's something here where I just feel like this is what you're looking at, but we're not paying attention to what's coming forward, what Spirit has to offer us. There's going to be something that Spirit has to offer. And I just feel like it's like, don't miss out on that opportunity because of something from the past, because something didn't work out. It's okay to be upset. It's okay to be sad. It's okay. You don't need anybody to tell you how to heal or when it's time to heal. But I definitely feel like it's in the sense of like it's time to work through it, and the only way to work through it is to go through it, right? Not to pile things upon this. Yeah, we have this King of Swords, and then we have the High Priestess. Okay, I feel like Spirit is really trying to give you the strength of the courage behind your voice, and to trust yourself, to trust your intuition, to trust your guidance, to trust this in a sense, okay? Because with this King of Swords, I just feel like there's a big sense here of trust coming forward, to trust this opportunity, like trust what Spirit's bringing in. Let's pull 3 more cards. We're going to pull 3 more cards. What else does Spirit have to say? What's coming in for my collective? It's definitely clear that there's going to be an opportunity, and it's time for you to accept new experiences, but to have the trust. Yeah, this could be financially too, just with all this Pentacle energy coming forward. There could be like and maybe this is like a personal business or something, and it's like it's time for you to clear the negative. And I just feel like this negative has more to do with other people or other situations, and it's like you are so much more, you're so much greater than what you're giving yourself credit for. You're so much more beautiful than what you're kind of giving yourself credit for. You have a lot of grace. You have a lot to give. You have a lot of love. You're great. And it's like, give yourself credit for that. I don't care what the past has kind of shown you. I want you to switch that narrative, okay? And it's like, yeah, that sucked. That crap sucked. It did. It made me feel insecure. It made me feel, X, Y, or Z, but I'm overcoming that. As soon as I accept that the past is in the past, I'm moving forward. And for some of you, this is past decisions, past choices, things that have happened. I'm accepting that the past is in the past, but that does not define my future. I'm standing in my truth, okay? I'm standing in what it is I want, because there's a big sense here of like a big sense of independence, okay? And for some of you, it's like, I feel like for some of you, it's like, because there was loneliness that came out, and if you've seen, like, the girl was walking through the door completely by herself. For some of you, this is like, you're going to shine on your own, and people tried to kind of like leave you in the dirt, leave you in the cold. You were all alone, and people thought you were going to fail, but look at you rise from the ashes. Look at you rise. Look at what you can do completely on your own. You're going to shock people, and it's like, stand in your truth of that, okay? Everybody could have thought you were going to fail at something, but look at me being successful, okay? This could be a personal business. This could be in something, and it's like, nobody thought you were going to be successful in this, and it's like, but you kept pushing, and here you are. Yeah, 3 of Pentacles, the 10 of Pentacles, a lot of Pentacles here. And so I do feel like there's a sense here financially of some big growth, okay? If there is any worry financially, I feel like Spirit is really trying to heal you from this and bring in new opportunities financially for you. And it's time for you to listen to them. It's really time for you to trust in Spirit. With this High Priestess and this 3 of Pentacles, I just really feel like Spirit is like really working with you right now, and it's like, I want you to clear that worry, that stress, that negativity when it comes into finances, when it comes into money in some way, shape, or form. If you feel kind of low in some way, shape, or form, I don't want you to feel that energy. I really want you to clear that away. And I want you to stand in your truth of where it is you want to go, because there's going to be an opportunity or some money that's incoming. And I feel for I just feel for my collective, it's like there could have been people that were like kind of like shaming you or kind of talking bad about you in some way, shape, or form. And it's like, you're going to prove them wrong on your own, okay? And stand in your truth in that. Use that as motivation, okay? Where it's like, somebody thought you weren't going to be able to achieve something. If there's a sense here of needing some help as well, in whatever way this goes, I feel like Spirit's going to bring in some help for you. And I do want to say, like, accept the help, because there's a sense of acceptance where it's like, accept the help. Even if you've been burned in the past, it's like, open up to new experiences. There's going to be something that comes in. I just feel like you're feeling financially very abundant, and Spirit's trying to bring this in for you. And this could be where it's like, you're doing very good financially, but this could also have to do with like family as well, like the family that you're creating, or the family that you're going into as well, where and I'm going to relate this into relationship a little bit as well, okay? I'd say you've been through some bad relationships. I feel like Spirit's like, you've grown, you've learned, stand in your truth. You know what kind of relationship you're looking for. This is who you are, this Nine of Pentacles. You are very successful. You're very independent. You're very graceful, noticeable, confident. Don't allow past energy to make you feel that way. And Spirit's going to give you something to remind you of who you truly are. And I feel like you're going to get back into this energy of just like happy home, happy relationships. Let's pull 3 more cards before we end here, Spirit. What else do you have to say? Okay, we have the Knight of Wands. I feel like there's going to be 8 of Cups. You're definitely moving on faster than what you thought. I think when you allow this energy to really work through you, where you're like, okay, I'm ready to heal from this. I'm ready to heal from this past energy. I feel like you're moving on from this faster than you thought. If somebody comes in, with this coming forward, I just feel like if there's something that comes in, with this coming forward, I feel like this could be more of a person as well. Don't allow like some past energy or some like littler type of energy. Don't be afraid to walk away from certain things, because it's like you've done a lot of growth. Pay attention to, I feel like, energy right now, okay? I just want to pull one final card. For some reason, I just like want to pull one final card. Yeah, I just feel like if there's, I feel like with this coming forward, I want to say, I want you to get out of your head. Okay, there's a sense of like being in your head. I want you to really focus on some sense of stability in some way, shape, or form, because that's kind of where I feel like it is coming in for you, is like some stability. Get out of your head a little bit, and don't be afraid to walk away from certain things. Don't be afraid to kind of let certain things go, because you've done a lot of work, and Spirit is really working with you through that, okay? I am sending you all lots of love and light. I hope you enjoyed your message. Take care.